Afraid that you might be too late to start your crypto journey? What are you talking about? There are plenty of opportunities for you to try, especially in the metaverse. What is the metaverse, you ask? Well, it is this virtual world where everything can be controlled by you. Well, if you want to learn more, then stick around as we are going to talk about the economics of the Sandbox, one of, if not the biggest blockchain metaverse in the world right now. Grab your creative caps, everyone, and welcome to another video from the channel Crypto Cash Out, the show that is happily bringing you the sweetest and latest in the world of crypto. Before we head on any further, please be reminded that we are not financial advisors and we never claim to be experts on crypto. This means that we are not giving off any financial advice at any point in this video. Please be responsible if you want to invest in the project by doing additional research after this video. Now, buckle up as we are going on a trip. This Sandbox is a virtual world or metaverse where you are given the power to create whatever you want to create. Your imagination will be the only limit as to what you can create. That is why it is called Sandbox, because you can basically do whatever you want. It is a virtual world where you can take ownership of different sets of land and call them your own. In fact, together as a community, we can buy up to an approximate of 166,000 plots of land in the virtual world of the Sandbox. The lands bought can be gathered into domains that are claimed by one person or regions that are owned by at least a pair of players. The game leverages on the blockchain's capacity to make a revenue for the lands people purchase. The project has come a long way since its humble beginnings as a mobile 2D game, and that they had zero knowledge about blockchain gaming. The Sandbox is created by the company Pexowl. Animoca, one of the biggest companies in the world right now, saw Pexowl as the perfect group to pilot their testing with blockchain games. In 2018, they started a new project which was heavily inspired on their previous game that we mentioned earlier, which was Sandbox Evolution and later became Sandbox. With proper guidance from their advisors and so much funding from capitals, they have created this giant of a platform. Now, there are two important things that we are going to be talking about in this video. The first one is the lands, which we already touched briefly on, and a token in which we will be going through price predictions and whatnot. So, why don't we start off the discussion by talking about the lands? These lands are a digital form of real estate, and these lands that you bought are considered as real estate. You have a lot of freedom to do whatever you want with these lands. You can do whatever you want. The sky's the only limit to what you can do with them in order to gain passive income for you. A lot of avenues here for you. Recently, they are looking at creating jobs on the platform. This way, people can really feel like they are mimicking the world with some economics and whatnot. Art galleries are also a popular building you can create with the lands. Probably one of the most popular uses of the lands is designing them to be games. That is right, you can put a game inside a game. A little bit of gameception if you ask me. You can compile and put together multiple lands to build an estate where other users can play a game to possibly earn rewards. The neat thing about creating games in Sandbox is that you don't have to be knowledgeable about coding in order for you to create games within the game. So again, they are NFTs, which means that you must buy them. You can purchase lands through the use of tokens. The local token used in Sandbox is called the Sand tokens. At the time of writing the script of the video, they are priced at $1.21, which is $5.75 lower than what they were 24 hours ago. But stick with me here. Although it may be a little down in the last 24 hours, it has been steadily going up in the last 7 days. What's better than 7 days? Try a month. Try 3 months. Yes, that is right, as most of the market has been struggling to keep their prices at the green. Sandbox has been performing relatively well in comparison to some of its token rivals in the industry, for the last couple of months at least. But if you have been following crypto for over a year now, you may know that things were actually much better before. The token actually started selling way back in 2020, where it started at 5 cents. Really low, but that was to be expected for a new coin that wasn't even based on a game. But thanks to some wise collaboration made by Pexowl and a lucky timing with the whole meta rebranding of Facebook, Sandbox tokens reached an all-time high of $8.4. That is over a 16,000% increase from their price over the span of a year. You can say that the initial investors of 2020 2020 are really lucky. Now we are at the market cap of over $1.7 billion. The growth of Sandbox and the Sand token is really something out of a fairy tale. Now, it is one of the biggest blockchain games if you consider it one in the industry that has made partnerships with tons of different companies. They are always willing to help them develop the game. There are also artists joining the fun with Snoop Dogg making partnerships with Sandbox. People speculate that the Snoop Dogg partnership will open an avenue for online concerts. Who knows? Maybe other artists will also join the fun and boost the price of the token. It happened before and it may happen again. Snoop is also interested in selling NFT characters in the game, which may also be the goal of other partnerships with The Walking Dead and Smurfs. Having NFTs that are known in pop culture can go really high in the market. Snoop also has a property in the metaverse. You know what that means? The lands around his property are selling very high. No pun intended. People want to live next to Snoop. They will pay lots of money. Did you know that there was a property in Sandbox that sold for $11,000? That is a lot of money. Maybe one day you can also sell land in Sandbox as expensive as that, especially if a celebrity buys one next to yours in the future. Speaking of the future, now is the perfect time to talk about price predictions. Let us start with a laid-back one. What if you're planning to invest for next year? Well, according to the website cryptonews.com, they are expecting the token to reach a minimum price of $1.74 next year. But this price can reach as high as $2.07. I think every forecast is looking at Sand to perform well in the future. According to the website walletinvestor.com, they see that the token will have a steady rise in the future. A year from now, they expect the token to be selling for around $2.133, which is already a lot of growth. Moreover, they feel like the token is headed for something big in the future. 5 years from now, they predict that Sand will be selling for $4.736. Lastly, we have from digitalcoinprice.com, and they are also super bullish on the future of the token. For 2023, they have a forecast that the token will be at least $1.62, which is not much, but this is the minimum. They think that the token can go as high as $1.93, especially if everything goes well in their metaverse. By 2025, they predict that the coin will be priced at around $2.34, which is double the price in comparison to today. Again, there are a lot of factors that may affect the price, especially in the future where we do not know what the plans for the game are. We never know. That is why it is crucial that you guys do research after this video. Thanks for watching this edition of Crypto Cash Out. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you want to help us grow as a channel, you can also subscribe to that. We get to more people and make more videos like this. Speaking of videos, we have a video on engine starters, so you can go check that out if you want to. Also, comment down below your thoughts about Sandbox for a chance at a shoutout giveaway in the next video. Stay safe and have fun cashing out.